Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, where we now have a new destination to go to, which is hopefully going to shed some light on this mysterious missing Templar treasure that we found out about last time out. So let's head on to the map. Where was it we were supposed to be going? Not the police station. Ah, the museum. Here we go. So apparently there's someone here, according to Nico, who can tell us a little bit more about this treasure. So, in we go. Is this the person, or is... Wow, there's a lot of things to look at here.
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Oh, sorry.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the problem? Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill, and the fat falls on the open flame. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they opened, local air pollution has doubled, and it stinks like a funeral pyre. That is why I keep the windows closed.
Fair enough. It's a lengthy explanation, but I get where you're coming from. What is this? Is this like one of those things you use on a map to mark distances?
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript.
Oh!
A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marn at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
Alright, interesting. So, the tripod is from Ireland. Okay. Maybe that'll... So, should we talk to this guy first?
Pardon me?
Oui, monsieur?
Maybe...
Are you Lobineau?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobineau does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Oh, he's not here? Oh, that's annoying. Well, I guess we can ask him some questions at least.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why
Right.
don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you think if I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history?
At your age? Dream on.
I don't know. Why not? I don't really think that's a problem.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar, not like Monsieur Lobineau.
Alright, what is this thing?
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Oh, it's that. It looks
Certainly,
different.
monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John Dee.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
But whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
Interesting.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology. Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no. That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
Interesting. Let's ask about that.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
Is it going to get stolen? Something tells me it's going to get stolen just because of how confident. Hang on.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty.
Oh, no. No one will do it. Have you seen this guy before?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
Right,
I guess
interesting. So he hasn't been here, which is interesting,
Thanks
actually.
for your help.
So we're obviously at least a step ahead, then. Assuming that Khan is after this treasure. Oh god, why are we doing that? Don't do that. Jeez, George, what are you doing?
Leave it alone. That closet is over 3,000 years old.
This is not how to
Closet?
behave.
It's a sarcophagus.
This is not how you behave in a museum, George. Come on. Okay, that's kind of weird because... So the guy is not here. Can we... Is this going to set off the alarm if we touch this?
As
Yep.
I reached toward the display case, a shrill piping filled the air. I froze, then tried to get myself together and act nonchalantly.
No, monsieur. No. No.
Okay, okay.
So I wonder where this bell is then. Is it sort of anywhere that we can see? Also, there's the window, but he won't let us do anything with the window. I don't know if we can maybe... It's not anything out here. Okay. I don't suppose we can like use this to like short it out. No, okay. It's worth a try. We've got these things as well. Can we like do any of this while he's not looking? Oh, we can. We can do... Alright, so we can do things when he's not looking. Is he... Oh, I see he's shutting it. I wonder if there's a way we can distract him then. With that and then do something while he's not looking. Let's come over here and then while he's distracted, let's see if we can do anything with this. Hey, look, the window's open.
Eh, no. No, monsieur. No.
What?
What's wrong?
You must not handle the exhibits.
I'm
I'm
not.
sorry.
I'm not. Hey, look, someone's left the window open. Why don't you look at that? Is he going to go? Yeah, he is. Right. Can we shake this one?
Watch out! You'll have that done on top of us.
Weird. So, I don't know if we can do anything when he's not looking. Do we have to? Can we like click on something while he's doing the window? Right. Can we like do this? Oh. We're in it.
This is ridiculous. I could be here for hours.
Huh. So we can get in there. Okay, so we're obviously going to have to distract him in some way. So can we... Let's try this again. Let's see what happens if we move this thing while he's doing the window. Let's come right over here now. While he's doing this to the window, let's see if we can... Like, let's wait for him to actually start doing it. Right, here we go. What happens if we do this?
Watch out! You'll have that done on top of us.
It's weird. We don't seem to be able to actually sort of move this now. We moved it the first time. Dude, look, the window. Can we do this while he's like distracted by the window? Will this work?
Now, what did I tell
No.
you about touching the exhibits?
Was it you can touch all you want so long as your hands are clean?
No.
Not quite, monsieur. It was do not touch, not ever.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah, silly us. We forgot. Right, so the only thing we seem to be able to do is get into this. Which I don't really know why we would want to do that. Can we like hide in it until closing time or something? Is that an option? We can definitely get in it when he's not here.
This is ridiculous. I could be here for hours.
So maybe we've got to find a way of getting him out of here then.
Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Let's see if there's anything else we can talk to him about. Do you know anything about this?
Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
Okay, he doesn't.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh, no. I don't frequent places like that.
Okay.
Do you recognize this red nose?
I don't think so.
Right, so these
Thanks
things aren't...
for your help.
Can we actually go to the club? I suppose we didn't actually check... Wait, hang on. Was there something flashing here as well? No, there wasn't. Okay. I suppose we didn't actually check if we could go to the club, though, did we? What's this? This is the cafe. No, so we don't seem to be able to go to the club. So we've got to obviously do something here. There's nothing obvious. So we're going to have to do something here. We can get into it, but... I mean, we moved this before, so I don't get why we can't move it now. Oh, we can. So we can move it. I don't...
Leave it alone. That closet is over 3,000 years old.
There's obviously something I'm missing
Closet?
here.
It's a sarcophagus.
So we can wobble this thing, although I'm not sure why we would do that. This, we can't go anywhere near because as soon as we try to, it sets the alarm off. We can open this window which distracts him enough for him to go and sort of go and close it.
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead. Not
Yeah, we don't need to know about the burgers again. So, there's got to be something we're missing. We can't sort of go over into a different area at all, can we? It's discovered in Ireland. That's the only thing we've managed to figure out here. Saying he could be here for hours, which is probably true, but I don't see any way of... Unless we've got to use this on... No, it doesn't look like we can use that on anything. And we can't do anything with this because the alarm goes off if we touch it when he's not looking.
No, monsieur. No. No.
Okay, okay.
If he sees us doing it, then he tells us off.
No, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
This is quite the mystery, isn't it?
Don't open it.
Yeah, the burning cattle, I remember. I wonder if there is something else somewhere else we've got to go to then. Perhaps we go back and... oh, hang on. Something is happening. Oh no.
Hi. I've been to the Croon Museum.
Yes, it
Did
is.
you speak to Lobineau?
No, he wasn't there.
Right, so maybe we didn't need to solve that puzzle then. Maybe it wasn't a puzzle at all.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
No, let's not. I don't want to take a look at the manuscript. So, where was that thing? Oh, the
There's
tripod.
a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
So we know where the tripod is.
A night with a crystal. A night through my teaching.
Right, I'm just going to skip through these because I didn't actually want to click this.
Look at that.
It's kind of annoying you can't just click off of that.
I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Lochmarn.
I have heard of Lochmarn. I read an article about the castle. Take a look for yourself.
A popular gossip magazine. You read that rubbish?
No, I write it.
Oh, no.
Professor Nigel Pegram, excavating the medieval castle at Lochmarn. That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he canceled the filming of a 4th series of his popular television program.
Huh.
This site at Lochmarn must be awful important.
Yeah.
He's a professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
Nah.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
Disappointed.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I want to follow up the Bellotta case. If you really think Pegram's gem is important, why don't you visit Lochmarn?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that. Where is Ireland exactly?
Are we actually going to
I
Ireland?
have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Well, that is certainly a turn up for the books, but... Alright then, guys, well, we're going to leave it there for now. We can indeed go to the airport. Wow, okay. For now, let's just head back here. Well, to the police station, that'll be fine. And we'll leave it for there for this one. So it looks like we're going to Ireland next time. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Fans and Fellows, and Lyle for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time.